Hey, Who Seek Truth community. I was originally just going to make this video for a friend. Well, I was actually just going to make an audio clip for a friend of mine, but instead I'm going to make it more generic because that's what I think will be best, and make it overall for my YouTube channel. And what I'm thinking about is the necessity we feel as humans to share our journey along with others, and we feel so confident that what we send out is going to help them if they gave the attention, if they gave us attention. And I'm talking about myself, but I'm also referring to a friend who does something similar to me. Sends out a bunch of material that nobody ever looks at, both on their Facebook page and personal stuff, directly sent to individuals. Yet, they don't open up the links, they don't click on things. You know what the answer is? We're all on our different journeys, and very few might look at 20% of the stuff that you send. That's what I've noticed. I mean, most don't even click on the link that you send them, rather than giving it actual attention if they do click on it. So, this is your personal journey, what you're looking into when you're experiencing, and you're putting it together, these playlists and sending it out, or making these videos and sending them out. They're more for your own personal relationship between God and yourself. You're building up your relationship, and that's more for you. Yes, your what do you call it? your methods are geared towards ministering to others, but what you're really doing is ministering to yourself, which is very valuable. So don't ever think that just because people don't look at your material doesn't mean that it doesn't have value, because it does. And if you get feedback on your stuff, better. The more the merrier. And therefore, don't feel down if nobody looks at your stuff. Don't feel discouraged because you feel like nobody is. Because running a ministry, what I find is sometimes no one will look at something that I'm posting for a while, and then suddenly, boom, there's a uprising. Somebody out of the blue just comes out and says, "Thank you for sharing such material with me." And honestly, I've been saying this for a long time. If you can help one person throughout your entire life, then God bless you. You know, you don't have to reach 1,000 souls. If you reach one, you know, that's what counts. You want to help people? Great. The more the merrier. I do too. And by you doing and be diligent and towards it is the goal. Just give it your all, and don't worry about how people respond, because people are not going to respond in a way that you think they should. It's just the unfortunate thing. They're on their own journey, and hopefully that journey is towards understanding who God is. And I personally believe in the Messiah being Jesus, Yeshua. Some people call him. Depends on your biblical understanding, I guess. I don't know. I know some pretty profound people that call him Jesus. Keep it simple. Okay? We speak English, so calling him Jesus, I don't see any problem with that. Okay? Because that's who he is. That's who we've known him as. That's what a 5-year-old going to a typical Christian church is going to understand. If we start using Yeshua, whatever, and Yahweh, beautiful names, but is a 5-year-old going to understand that? That has Christian parents? I don't think so. Maybe the parents would understand, but we're not to be the author of confusion, is my point. Let's not confuse our audiences. Let's not confuse those who are listening to us. Because once we start using much terminology that they're not used to and stuff like that, it's like we're trying to feed them. Paul referenced it. I wrote this down recently in an article of mine that I haven't sent to many. Paul is like deep in his letters, but he also knows how to keep things simple for those who basically, do you feed more than solid milk to a baby? Do you feed solid food? No, they'll spit it out and choke on it or something like that. You have to keep things simple for the masses. And for the more educated, those who are more diligent in understanding, who know the different languages, who speaks Hebrew and Greek, maybe then you can speak to them in a much deeper way, and they'll listen to you because they have an understanding. They've been in it for years. You don't feed a baby more than milk, just like you don't feed a new believer more than milk. Okay? You keep things simple. Speak on their level of understanding. And that's my Who See Truth for today.